Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Commanders. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And we're off and running from Landover. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds to hand that excellent field position up across the 40. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
Okay, ready?
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on second down.
Come on. Check, alert, Cougar 19.
They give it to him again. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, check. 18 cards.
Back to the well again. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. They're on the road, but so favored coming into this one. And they quickly made a mockery of that home field advantage, Brock, with an opening drive TD.
Just kind of playing like a team, right? That just knows it. They believe in themselves. They've got that athletic arrogance and confidence coming into this building. They can't wait to take the home crowd right out of it.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory.
At the 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
To Daniels throwing on third. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to run for it. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. From the gun, it's Daniels. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
21 at the 39-yard line.
Motioning the tight end now. Play fake here. Daniels. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Eagles have it! Not much return after the fumble, but they will take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got three tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Here we go, set!
Another carry for him. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here comes the Washington offense after the field, ready for their second drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Throwing on first down, Daniels. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Makes it 3rd down and 10.
19.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. It'll be the first and more. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Eagles and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Blown back gets the handoff. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. Man, he's been having a great first half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't mind. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Check, Panther. Ready,
Plowing up the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. And we haven't even hit the break yet, but already we're looking at this likely becoming a 100-yard game for him in the very near future, and expect more to follow after that. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Set. Let's go.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And brings up 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Elliott connects there. And they come away with some points on that series.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around.
Hey,
This is 2nd and 6
that.
coming up.
Check that.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hold me ready.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Third down and 6
Let's go
yards
now.
to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it right near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 8.
Daniels now on 1st down. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the
It
most.
isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll get this complete to Jennings. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And this one is kicked up towards the clouds. He has it at the 22. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
To throw now is Sanders. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up third down.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Washington calls it second timeout. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Come on. Hey.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. A surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They have time to look to the end zone first here before they send the field goal unit out. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, has not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here we go.
Second down and 10. Daniels. Complete to his back. Tank Bigsby. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Commanders first down.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Careful.
So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes the offense from Washington to begin the third quarter. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter.
18 Cardinal.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
So out now comes the punter. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. before that return amounts to much. They bring him down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now.
Here we go.
On first down, here's Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Let's go.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
70.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Air it out on third. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this play is nearly going to reach that 20. The Commanders saw something different, and they're letting them know the challenge flag is out. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget.
Cowboys.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for Washington 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
37-yard line.
Watch twist. Watch the twist. Bronco twist.
From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They give up the gun to Bigsby. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Do you think I can say positive about the execution of that play? At least he didn't go backwards.
Check that.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He tucks it and takes off. And he will manage a little before being forced into a slide, as that's going to chip something off this upcoming 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 10. So we hit the end of the third quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go.
That's the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back-to-back carries here. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Go. Let's go.
3rd and short. It's a gift to the tight end. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. On 1st down, they'll run. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
There's a dive up the middle. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Dive play straight ahead. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Give now to the running back. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Go.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 7.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Throwing on first down, Daniels. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now, Daniels. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33.
It's a gain of 11. And the Commander
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Offense up to the line fast.
18 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders first down.
Daniels going to keep it. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
The tackle there.
Offense to the line fast.
7-yard line.
On the give, it's Bigsby. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So third down now.
Okay, ready?
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover.
It's now third
Commanders
down
hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out.
Ready,
They've got a man in motion. Third and long for him here. Trying to push deep downfield. Across his body, and they make the interception. Andrew Makuba makes the play.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
ready, ready.
Hand off to the back. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Gain of 11 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Back to the well again. A lot of space ahead. He cuts it to the right, and he's out the clear. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 7.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route.
He is raw, tackles free. And the Eagles get to it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Eagles and this running back headed back out for a new series. And even with those 2 timeouts left across the field, they can still kneel out this win and send us all home.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They give it to him again. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From 37 yards in the right hash. Elliott connects there. And that grows the lead to 27.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Eagles will fly out of here with their own win. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.